Alright everyone, welcome back to the series finale of Pokemon Platinum. Now, I'm just gonna get straight into it, because we've got a whole Elite Four and Champion to face off against, and this is the team that we're gonna be starting with. It's the same team we did the first run. Everyone's up to level 71 and 72. Which will be a bit high initially, but once we get to the champion, we'll be a bit completely out-leveled, and I am hoping that a certain berry doesn't stop us either. But before we do that, I thought we should just take a look at the PC, because we haven't just had 6 team members, we've actually had 9, which I think might be the most of any of our team. I think on the poll of who was your favorite, unfortunately Bober's not going to be there, but he's there in spirit. But obviously a special shout out for Starling, Bober, and Fluffy. The 3 normal types on our team, funnily enough, but also all the other Pokemon like Whoop that we accidentally caught, but all the other, Pokemon that we have caught on our adventure, all the legendaries, and, gift Pokemon. So yeah, pretty cool. And we are just gonna head straight in and take on the Elite Four. And there isn't any berry, so that's nice. I've got a bunch of items and so on and so forth. I was actually gonna give Abomasnow something. Do I have a Never Melt Ice? I might have a Never Melt Ice. I might just do that if I've got it. Actually, you know what? I've got an Icicle Plate, and that basically does the same thing. So you can have the Icicle Plate peaks. None that'll matter right now, so let's get going. We've already talked to all these people. It's Aaron of the Elite Four. He's got Bug-type Pokemon. Let's just take him on and defeat him. I think this run is gonna be considerably harder, but I also think we'll probably breeze through it a little bit easier at the same time. It's going to be kind of one of those where it's like, yes, we are just going to breeze through like the first 2 or 3 of these, but then once we get to probably Lucian and probably going to be like Lucian and Cynthia are just going to be on a different level, so those 2 we're going to have to deal with, and it's not going to be fun. It's another one of those situations where we don't really have anything to tackle Gallade. That's kind of the consideration, but we've got pretty much everything else. We kind of need a flying type for Gallade, I think. Or technically a psychic type. And we kind of don't really have any of that. And so, like I was saying in the last time we took on all of the Elite Four, we're good on everyone except for that one. So we'll see what happens. Our Pokemon have gotten incredibly strong. It took me a really long time to level up. I actually pre-recorded a ton of stuff, like the Arceus episode that technically came out a day ago. No, I recorded that like a week ago. Not so good on the Heracross here, though because he's used close combat, even when he heals, we will be able to take it down because of the defense drops, so that's good. But also worrying that we can't take down a level 67 Heracross the first time of asking. I'm trying to think what Pokemon he has next, because I know Vespiquen was one of them. I'm thinking of using Peaks for the remaining 2. Use that powerful Ice Punch. Yeah, let's see what happens. Just because we are in a kind of situation where I would prefer us to not lose Pokemon immediately. So that would be nice. I think the Ice Punch should take... I was gonna say I think the Ice Punch should take it down, but no. Is he gonna heal? If he is, I think I might just go for a Blizzard. The fact is, we are faster than it, though. Okay, it did use a full restore. That's fine, we should be able to take it down anyway. We're faster than it, which I'm a bit surprised about. I guess a Bomb Stone might actually be quite quick. I would think that a Yeti would be quick. That would be one of those things that I would be thinking about. But it's like, because of the kind of myth of like Yeti and Sasquatch, like you would expect them to be quick because they're never, you know, caught on film and things like that, you know, the very fast creatures. So considering, I mean, it's literally the abominable snowman. Oh, Scizor? Yeah, we're definitely using Inferno on that. Probably wasted a little bit of time with Peaks, but that's fine. We still can take out Aaron quickly. Probably one move. It's a bug steel type, so really no issues there. I'm gonna have to check. I believe the next Elite Four also starts with the next Elite Four starts the water ground type, I think. So we're gonna have to consider that as well. But yeah, we've defeated the first Elite Four. Let's heal up and head on to the next one. Alright, now that we are healed up, let's head on to the next Elite Four member. Let's just get straight into this. We know what she's all about, and we know that, oh, I'm pretty sure we should be able to one-shot her first Pokemon. And hopefully her second Pokemon is also one that we'll be able to do some damage to. But there we go, we get Peaks out, and there's the Wish Cache. Let's see what we can do. I think a bit of Wood Hammer should take it down. I think when we did this the first time, the Wish Cache was not an issue and Wood Hammer was a one-shot. And there we go. We do get hit with recoil. Quite a bit of it too. And let's see what comes out next, because if it's something like the Gliscor, I think we can stay in for that, because that is ground flying, and I think a little Blizzard can just absolutely destroy this thing. And it has Fire Fang. That is nice. I feel like this is exactly what happened last time we took on Bertha. It's like, ah yes, Fire Fang, a move that I should have expected from a Pokemon. Okay, let's bring out Shelly then. And, unfortunately, I just could not get enough, of the shards in order to get a better move for Shelly. But I don't think it's necessarily gonna matter all too much. I think we'll probably be fine. My worries really just come from Cynthia and whether we'll be able to even defeat her, because her Pokemon are incredibly strong. And as strong as our Pokemon are, I genuinely thought, should I level our Pokemon up to level 75? And I said, no, it'll take too long. And that was the consideration. It wasn't whether or not, you know, it's worth doing. It would just take too long. I am also completely fine with the falling asleep thing, because that'll give us an option to full restore, heal up Shelly. Not too bad. And actually, this makes me think I should probably give some little reflection on the series kind of up to this point, because we've had a pretty successful series, I've thought. It's felt longer than it actually has been. I didn't realize it was only 45 episodes that we'd done. And I was kind of thinking, this feels like it's been as long as Pokemon Heart Gold, if not maybe a little bit shorter. Which kind of doesn't bode well for the final, or the full series videos, because I do have a limit on those. I know with, like, once we get into Pokemon Black, or Pokemon White that we're doing, I'm pretty confident that full series is gonna have to be in 2 parts. There's just no way that I'm gonna be able to do it in one long part. But what I might do is I might do like a main series and post-game parts. And so you'll have two parts, and you can kind of just watch whichever one you want. That might be how I have to do it in the future. That said, then a game like Black and White 2, that's gonna be even more tricky, because that one's like the actual game is just long. It is an incredibly long game. So we'll just have to see kind of what happens there. Golem's coming out, and I'm thinking, what are other Pokemon? I'm thinking we're gonna go to Sharky here. Because I think both of the next 2 Pokemon are Rock Ground, and I think we can just take them out with Earthquake, and it's not gonna be an issue. But yeah, you know what? I think this is I would say that Pokemon Fire Red and Heart Gold did a lot more for my channel in terms of views. In terms of engagement and just chatting with people in the comments, this series, I think, has really been the best. I've had some lovely chats, comments with people, and it's been really nice. I've very much enjoyed that, to be able to kind of just see what people like and enjoy about the series. I mean, some of it's just, yeah, I like the it's just I like the episode. And others, it's just having a conversation about certain Pokemon or certain gym leaders, and I think that's all pretty cool. I got a comment on the Darkrai video talking about how, like, Darkrai is super cool, but also, like, what kind of moving onwards, as you get older, like, what Pokemon types do you actually find you like more of? And I just find all that stuff really interesting, because you don't always know. Everyone's a little different. Some people might like certain Pokemon, some people might like others, I play with Pokemon that I want to play with, and I like playing with. And that's kind of how I select teams. Although I do try and make it somewhat, viable for the game. But a prime example of how I've changed is just in this game in particular. A Pokemon like Rhyperior. I used to love a Pokemon like Rhyperior when I was younger. And I have no idea if Gastrodon's going to be faster than it, and I'm gonna assume that we are. I should not assume that we are. It's fine. But yeah, Rhyperior. Prime example of a Pokemon I used to like when I was younger. And a Pokemon I like now that I'm a bit older and an adult is Shaman. Because it's a cute little hedgehog thing, So, it is interesting, like, how your perspective on Pokemon changes over the years. Alright. She was, again, a bit too tricky. More tricky than I expected. I'll see you in a second when we heal up. Alright, now we have, I think, one of the easier ones. You know what? Actually, let's just put Garchomp up front. I know Shelly's going to be better, but if Houndoom goes for that sunny day, I don't want to make the same mistake we made last time, where sunny day happened, and then we were just like, ah, that's a thing. So, yeah, let's take on Flint. Let's get rid of this Houndoom that likes to use sunny day, and let's see what we can do. Let's hit it with the Earthquake. Get that, because Garchomp's so fast. Get that done and over with. And then maybe we can switch out into Shelly from there. You know what? With Magmortar, we might as well. We might as well just keep Sharky in there. Let's just go for it. If I remember correctly, when we did the Battle Frontier, the Magmortar did take more than one Earthquake from Sharky. So, or maybe it was the Electivire. Maybe it was the Electivire. Maybe I'm thinking of a completely different Pokemon, because it didn't survive that time, which is nice to see. Rapidash I don't think's gonna matter one way or the other, and it might try a sunny day, because I think it has Solar Beam, if I remember correctly. So if it does go for Sunny Day, I'm going to immediately switch out. It's just immediately gone for Solar Beam. So fair enough. We'll see if this takes out the Rapidash, and if it doesn't, well, we won't have to worry about that. It wouldn't have mattered anyway, because we're just better. Flareon, I think that's another one that Shelly's Surf can deal with that pretty effectively. And Will-O-Wisp, that's fine. I'm getting burnt with a special attacker is not, I don't think is a problem. I think it's just reduces attack, so. And Flareon, yeah, it's a little bit bulky, but nothing we can't handle. One more Surf should do it. Giga Impact. Not gonna do anything to a Pokemon as bulky as Shelly. We'll just use a full restore when the battle ends. I think we're not gonna keep Shelly in for the last Pokemon though, because of Flareon having done as much damage as it did. And Infernape's coming out. So, yeah, let's bring out Sharky. And let's see, I think just an Earthquake will do it. Infernape, not the highest in defense against a Pokemon with extremely high attack. It probably won't end that well for the Infernape here. So, we should be fine. And there you go. Wasn't a problem at all. And we defeated the third of the 4 Elite Fours. And we're over halfway to the end. So let's heal up and I'll see you in the next room. And as we make it in, Drapion is now in front. We've got 3 Pokemon, all with Dark-type moves. We've got Infernape with a Ghost-type move, and we've got 2 other Pokemon that are just kind of powerful and bulky. Hopefully, this one does not take the, 15 minutes the last time we battled Lucian took. I'll be honest, I think it was just Gallade that took a long time, but I'm just not in the mood to battle Lucian for that long. Light Screen, I'm actually happy that that is raising special defense, because if we can take out Mr. Mime quickly, we're not going to have to worry about the other move, which raises defense. That said, with Infernape here, that might be a slight issue.
against the Bronzong. Let's try a Shadow Claw. I don't think it'll be not effective. Bronzong's gonna turn into a bit of a tricky Pokemon to deal with. Because Psychic's definitely taking us out. If we can count, maybe we do go back into Drapion and use Crunch. The Bronzong has taken damage. Considering what the potential moves are, having a Dark type is gonna be helpful, because Psychic's pretty strong. It's got Earthquake. Is that gonna take me out? That might do. Absolutely didn't. Bronzong was actually a Pokemon that I considered having on our team, but I just thought we probably don't need a Pokemon like that on our team. It was just kind of the wrong type. I'm going to now... Oh, but actually, it calm-minded. I am going to go for a Crunch, because I want to see if I can get the defense lowered. And Crunch has that defense lowering. And it will just be helpful if we can get that. But we're definitely going to have to heal up now. And this is exactly what I didn't really want to have happen, was spending a long time dealing with Lucian, because this battle can just be so frustrating at times. Do I have an X attack? Nope. So let's keep going for Crunch. I guess Madness is doing things a number of times expecting a different result. But I don't think this is Madness when we just hit a crit that absolutely annihilated the Bronzong. Okay, that was a complete surprise. I can't remember. Does this Alakazam have anything that would take me out? Focus Blast? Fighting on Poison type? It's neutral. It is an Alakazam. And I think Crunch takes Alakazam down. Alakazam is a glass cannon. And there we go. Alakazam is down. I remember that gave us a few problems. Espeon. Let's keep in with Needles. It'll probably have like Swift or something, which won't be too difficult, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it'll have any move that's gonna really hinder us. Can Espeon learn Earthquake? Don't think so. Signal Beam? Okay. I think we're good on Espeon then. Though it is faster than us, so that is a problem. But let's see how much the Crunch does. What will be nice, but we didn't get exactly what we wanted, which was the lowering of defense. We've been a bit unlucky with the defense lowering, but we got a crit and we got a high roll there, so to that respect, I am doing fine. Let's go into Sharky and just brute force it, and I think we should be able to take Gallade out not without too much difficulty. I think 2 Dragon Claws should do it. And
I think I'm right in that respect. See how much the Psycho Cut does. And go for the Dragon Claw. And there we go. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be it for Lucian. And I think we are, for two reasons, because we didn't have a rival battle, but also just because we managed that a little bit better, we are considerably ahead of where we were last time. So, it's time for the champion. Let's heal up. I'm thinking of which Pokemon is going to be best for Spiritomb. I think we just start this with Infernape, the Pokemon that we've started our journey with. And now we're going to take on Cynthia for the final time in Pokemon Platinum. She's going to start with her Spiritomb. We've got ourselves Infernape. I'm thinking just 2 flamethrowers should take out the Spiritomb. I know Spiritomb's a bit bulky, but I'm hopeful that this will work. My idea is to not draw out Garchomp, or actually, yeah, pretty much to draw out anything but Garchomp. That is annoying that it has Psychic. That's really annoying. I'm definitely risking it, though, because I'm pretty sure, percentages-wise, of the health bar, we should be able to take out Spiritomb. And then we've got effectively a sacrificial lamb in Inferno. When Garchomp comes out, and yes, my Lodic's coming out. Let's get Shocky. First time we'll be seeing Shocky in this episode, and frankly, in quite a while. We haven't really been seeing Shocky too much. I was going to get Shocky up to... Shocky was like the Pokemon I was like, yeah, I'm going to get to level 75. And then I was like, no, this is going to take forever. And it is. It does take a long time. Though I will say, this Thunderfang's doing a heck of a lot here. And if it's fully paralyzed, that would be great. Isn't. Trying to think of Shocky's moves. We got Iron Tail, Crunch, Flash. Flash is going to be really useful in the future. I think what we do is go for the Crunch because she's going to use a full restore. We know we're faster than it. Let's make sure we get rid of Milotic because Milotic is the second bulkiest Pokemon. Well, I would say second most difficult Pokemon on our entire team, barring the obvious, which is Garchomp, which she's probably gonna... Okay. She's put in Lucario. That is interesting. It'll probably have, like, Bone Rush or something, won't it? Yeah, let's go into Shelly for this. Yeah. Well, the Aura Sphere, I don't think... I mean, it would have done a lot of damage. It's still going to do a lot of damage to Shelly. But I think... what I'm actually going to do is heal Inferno. Shelly's become the sacrificial lamb. We're going to put Inferno in. And we're going to close combat, because if we go into Inferno and take out Lucario, it's going to draw Milotic out again, and then we can take Milotic out. This is the genius of my Pokemon brain at work, hard at work. I'm thinking just go for the close combat, go for maximum attack, it'll be super effective. Let's not deal with Lucario. Get out of here. And there we go. We can take the hit on defense and special defense because we're going to immediately switch out anyway. Because here comes Milotic. And here comes Shocky once again. If Shocky misses this move, I'm going to be incredibly sad. I am hopeful that Shocky doesn't miss. And there we go. That's definitely going to be the Milotic down. And 3 Pokemon remain. So we're halfway there, but we really aren't. We're only at the beginning, because here comes Garchomp. I've just not got a strategy for Garchomp. I just don't. My strategy is having some residual damage, but knowing that Garchomp's gonna have Fire Fang or Fire Punch or something like that. Brick Break. It's still gonna take us down. I don't know why I'm thinking about it. Because it's just gonna be super effective, because it's an ice type. I should have gone for Blizzard. I really should have gone for Blizzard. If this doesn't take it out, I'm healing up Shocky, because then we can do the flash tactic that we used last time. Because she's definitely not healing. That said, we could flash, live 1, revive Peaks. That's not going to work exactly. That's kind of hopeful on a lot of different things. Let's head into Shocky. It's gone for Brick Break again, which is a bit odd. But we know we can live 1 hit, but it is faster than us. So that is a slight issue. Let's go into Shocky. You know, this is when I should have really gotten Intimidate on my on this Pokemon. When we caught Shinx, I should have looked at that and gone, you know what? We should just get Intimidate, because it'll come in handy when we face Cynthia. But if we can live this... Oh, that's kind of the battle over then, unless... Well, I think we'll just have to kind of sacrifice Pokemon until we can bring Peaks back out. And I think I'll start with Needles. Status. Oh, we have a max revive. This is going to come in handy. I knew we'd done something smart at one point in this Let's Play. We saved a max revive. That is very smart of me. This is all part of the master plan. I should have waited on the max revive. Dang. That kind of means we gonna have to hit Blizzard, probably. No way we're faster than it. It's just... I mean, I'll go for the Toxic anyway, but yeah, Earthquake's gonna take us down. Toxic Poison would have been brilliant. Was never gonna happen. Yep, there we go. Needles down, but it's okay. We just have to hit Blizzard. I'm not worried at all. No sweating whatsoever. Let's go, Peaks. You got this. Peaks, take 2. You're gonna hit that Blizzard. It's gonna hit a crit, isn't it? If you will it into existence, it'll happen. I didn't want to will it into existence. It didn't happen. And we used Blizzard. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If this doesn't take it down, I'm genuinely just gonna be so sad. Alright, there we go. That Peaks has fully done a 180 in this battle here. Togekiss is gonna come out. We're gonna keep Peaks in. Peaks could genuinely take out the rest of this team. Let's get that full restore going. I don't know what Togekiss is gonna do. I just don't know. I'm trying to think. It's okay. Psychic. How much is that gonna do? Because I would have thought I'd gone for like an air slash. I think is the move. Has it? Let's risk it. Go for Blizzard. It's got Aura Sphere. That's gonna take me out. I was worried about Togekiss. But it is okay. We've got a Pokemon that's faster than it with a move that can take it out, I believe. It is bulky, but we've got Infernape. We've got Stone Edge. Let's see how that works. I think it'll work alright, but we will not be able to live a Psychic. We might be able to live an Air Slash. Actually, we probably won't. I mean, it's 70 damage, but... Or is it 90? Maybe it's 90. I thought it was 70. I'll have to look that one up. I could also be wrong on both fronts there. Right. We've got Sharky. We really can't have Sharky lose too badly. We are quicker. We're going to take it out, and that's great. It's just a Roselia left. And I'm in a risky mood. I'm feeling risky. I really am. So let's go for it, he said nervously. She really can't remember the last time we battled. Wow. Let's go for the Earthquake. It's not going to be super effective, I don't think, but it is stab. It is strong. And it didn't quite do it. I don't know. I don't think she has another full restore. Not that interested in whether or not she does, though. That is a little worrying. The special defense drop. But she's healed up. But that's fine because we're faster. So it doesn't matter. I think this is it. Doesn't matter what happens at this point. Yeah, we're just gonna Dragon Claw again. I don't think we've missed a Dragon Claw, so I don't think you can. So we're just gonna go for it, and boom. It's done. It's over. We've done everything we need to do. And we have defeated Cynthia, and we have beaten and done everything you can do, almost everything you can do, in Pokemon Platinum. With one Pokemon left as well. And that is just great. So, we'll take the lift, and we are going to head up to the Hall of Fame, where we're going to probably have the exact same sequence we had before, where Cynthia joins us with Professor Rowan. And we will... Yeah, there we go. It's the exact same sequence. And yeah, there we are. We have completed yet another game, which I think's pretty cool and pretty incredible. So let's skip past this dialogue as much as we can, and yeah, enter the Hall of Fame, and let's see. Come on, want to do my little outro commentary. So let's go. We've got Inferno the Infernape at level 72, our starter Pokemon. One of the big bad ones, Sharky the Garchomp. We've got a late hero in Peaks the Abomasnow. We've got, as one person said, the very unusual pick of Needles the Drapion. We've got a mainstay that's been in our main team, Shocky the Luxray. And one of my personal favorites, Shelly the Gastrodon. And that is the team that we did in the final Elite Four battle. But it wasn't our only team. And so we thank all of our team members and the viewers and subscribers and people who like this stuff. Thank you to everyone. And I'll see you all in the next series. Take care.